Okay, impromptu video. So I need to make this for JJ's mom, and someone asked about it in a Facebook comment. So um, what we're talking about is the specific question was about dogs barking out the window, people going by, that kind of thing. How we often deal with high arousal, that reflexive, they're not thinking, they're just blah, out of control. What we like to do is the goal is to trigger a startle, and that helps end the behavior. So we don't use this for errors in learning or mistakes, those kind of things. Other people do things differently. I choose to use this for high arousal behaviors that need to stop. So there's a kind of a recipe to punishing a behavior to be fair to the dog and for it to be effective. So if we have to punish the dog, and all of us like speeding tickets. I use speeding tickets a lot, so I've gotten a few speeding tickets. So if I'm tootling along and a police officer pulls in behind me, puts his lights on, and I slow down, and then he pulled off and went away, what do you think would happen? Yeah, I would just speed again, which is often what happens sometimes anyway. So I'm working on it. Well, yeah, I do. I guess I'm working on that. I try not to be such a lead foot. So, but am I perfect? No. So anyway, so if you've ever gotten a speeding ticket, they pull you over, they come up, they're so polite, right? They're so nice. Unless you were fleeing and eluding, which, well, then probably not. But in general, they come up. Good afternoon, ma'am. Do you know why I pulled you over? Yeah, you were doing 75 on the parkway. Again. Yeah. Can I see your license and registration? Okay. Sit tight. I'll be back within a few minutes. Thank you. Like, they're so nice. They're not mad. They don't yell. They don't have a grudge. They don't pick you up, shake you up or anything, right? So they come up, they go, okay, what I'm gonna do today, I wrote you up for 55, for 10 over. This is your ticket. This is their address of the court. If you have any questions, you can call them. This is your fine. I think your fine is on there, right? There you go. Thank you. Have a nice day. Try and be safe out there, okay? Thanks. Appreciate it. Like, they're nice. They don't yell. And they send you out there to do it again, right? They mark the punishment. The lights go off, right? We know that we've done wrong. And then they have to follow through with the punishment, right? Super nice, no anger, no grudge. If I ran into that police officer in the grocery store, they'd probably be just sweet as pie, right? Super nice. So it's not an emotional thing. It's just, I need information. Like, I can't drive that fast on the parkway. Such a pretty view. I get distracted. So that is the spirit that we try to have when we do need to correct a dog. It's not that we're angry. Well, it might be frustrating, but our goal in giving the information is to educate the dog, to help the dog to do better, be better, and to address the issue and be done with it. Like, we don't want to have to, nag, just a little bit. Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Well, by the time you stack up 100 little corrections, they generally exceed one round with the bonker. So this is, and at the end I'll take it apart and show you kind of how it goes together. It's a bath towel. There's nothing inside of it. It's held together with 2 rubber bands. This is actually my personal bonker that I keep in my house. I have bonked my dogs. I've bonked my husband. I've bonked my llama. I think I bonked a chicken once. So it works, right? And there's no anger. So here's the recipe. If you're going to punish a dog, bonker or some other type of punishment, whether that's a leash pop, a squirt bottle, it can be anything the dog doesn't like, will work to avoid. We use the puff of air sometimes, but it has to be something that is meaningful enough to the dog that the dog is going to change his behavior. So kind of the dog gets to decide that. So here's the recipe. So the dog does a thing. So this is what we dealt with. So UPS truck pulls up, honk, honk, right? Harley is gone now, and that was a long struggle for him, but he's gone now, and I'm done with that. So first time he pulled up, honk, honk, and the dogs lost their minds. I said no. So I marked the behavior, and then I went and found my bonker, and I bonked them. And to do that, so it's not like, it's not like you're throwing a ball. It's like a tomahawk. Like if you're an Atlanta Braves fan, do they still do that? So the goal is to throw it, and I find that if I aim with my elbow, I hit my target. And we're aiming for, here in the head. We're not trying to put the dog's eye out. We're not trying to wound the dog. We're trying to startle the dog. And that is enough to, usually we'll catch the dog up short, gets them thinking again, like that's not fun. I don't think I want to do that again. If you have a little dog, a Chihuahua, or a dog that has more protruding eyes, so Boston Terriers, Frenchies, anything, be careful, because we don't want to hurt the dog. You can displace an eye. I've never done that with a bonker. I had a cat that had that problem. Like, it's bad. And to be effective, so you have to mark it. No. So like that's pretty clear, right? And then you have a few seconds. Like I have to walk, mine stays on my desk back in the hallway. I have time to go down the hallway, get the bonker, come back out, see where everybody is, deploy the bonker. And then it's done. Pick it up and we're done. Until UPS guy comes again, which is probably going to be the very next day at my house. And we're going to practice again, see what happens. So I did that twice, and I think we're good. So the honk does not release the hounds of hell any longer. So, yeah. So that is one thing that you can do to address that barking out the window, or just nonsense barking. So you have to mark it. No. You have to, so the dog can connect the behavior to the consequence. So, use the bonker. There's a cotton towel. I order these from eBay, Amazon. I used to order them from Georgia Towel something or other. My husband's coming in. Let's see if he walks in on my video, and I can hear him talking, so I don't know who's here. So I order these by the dozen on Amazon or eBay. They're called a gym towel or a salon towel. They're 20 by 30. They're kind of an odd size for a bath towel. And I order by the dozen. I make up a batch at a time. I send one home with every client. So then I fold it in half that way, and then I fold it in half again. And then what I like to do, so this raw edge here, I tuck that to the inside, and because we don't want any sharp edges, this is why we don't use a newspaper anymore, because that could hurt a dog, and our goal is not to hurt the dog. And when you're rolling it, if you're careful, you can roll it so that this all ends up nice and even, so you have just that one raw edge. You've got a nice rounded kind of area. We don't have like these sharp corners are tucked inside the towel, and then these are just regular office rubber bands, number 64, and I put one on each side. And this is going to be a really janky bonker, because I usually lay them out on the bed and roll them up really nice. So then you just wrap it around there twice, make sure that's even, and keep it handy. If you have to use it outside or something gets dirty, just take it apart, wash it, roll it up again. So that is a bonker. That is one of the things that we use. If you hear about this and don't try it, you will think it's horrible and that I am the meanest person on the planet. If you do try it, you're going to realize that it works, that it's pretty harmless on the dog, but it's very effective. So I don't know, if it's not for you, don't use it. That's fine. I'll even give you your money back what you paid for my advice. So, but give it a try if you think that's something you'll find helpful. And if you try it and it works, let me know. Put something in the comments and we can talk about it. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. We'll talk about it. And yeah, hope this helps. Hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.